video I'm releasing today, and I'm going to do it, is verging on a funny, like, skit, almost, in a way. But also a life lesson for people. But anyway, we won't go on with that. I'll post a video, see what people think. I was trying to have a warm-up. Unfortunately, I've been preoccupied with many other things today. Had a lot to do. It's been raining all day as well. Look how bad it is. Arthritis is awful today. You can see how inflamed. Oh well, push through the pain. Today I'll be getting some wood, so I'll be able to make some more boards. I'm so shit. Got to warm up anyway, because I want to get some good clips. I'm not even sure I got any good clips today. As I said, I'm posting a video which I've like never posted before. It's just like a funny skit-ish, life lesson skit mixed with, I don't know, I've never had such a strong opinion on something. Well, I have, but I mean, okay, that was a bit dramatic. Oh, that was clean. It's like when you skateboard, you can get your foot placement anywhere. Same thing happens to me with fingerboarding, really. I might not catch it bang in the air, but I can't land on it. Maybe not. But I'll try a hard flip, or no, a varial heel apparently. Or a heel flip. It's weird, every time I go to do the trick I want to do, I end up doing a trick I don't want to do. Or a trick that I wasn't aiming to do at least. Pain in the ass. Oh well. Hydration. But yeah, so the next video I'm going to post is more like a skit. It'll be like nothing anyone's seen me do before. But it's a bit of a life lesson with a skit. That's what I don't think people on my last live was talking about. I just have to edit it up a little bit and then it's all good to go. I honestly think it's funny. It made me laugh. It's a sound that I worked the video around. That's what I mean. It's not like me, because I was like, I have to do this, but I can't just fingerboard to this sound. It wouldn't make sense. So there's like no fingerboarding in it at all, like whatsoever. So I actually make my own fingerboards, bro. So I have like, my company's called Skate Addiction. I make glow-in-the-dark boards as well. I've made over 400 graphic design, 400 graphics, made 700 boards. I've got mystery packs. I've got a sale on as well at the moment. I'm literally using and I'm also made my own type of wheel. Oh, where's that pack from? There you go. They're not out yet, unfortunately, but they glow in the dark. They glow blue. So I'm actually going to plug them in now so people can check them out. I'm the first company in the UK to put my graphics onto fingerboards and skateboards. I've got beanies, tops, jumpers, and skateboards. Which is a skateboard in the background. It's another one halfway through designing, hadn't finished the graphic yet, but I can still print onto it at multiple stages. So I actually have done different shapes. Yeah, I was going to do these ones here, and this will be in a mystery pack. Well, not just this one, ignore that. That wasn't for sale, unfortunately, because I don't want to get sued, but I'm allowed to make one for myself. But yeah, so one that looks like lighters, but at least the shape of it anyway. But that was freehand. So yeah, I'll show some of the graphics, bro. So these are some older graphics I had, some of the first boards I did. This is actually a new one that's dropping like this week, which is like a sunset sort of. I've got a whole load of ones like this. And then if I actually bring the camera back around, I've done these. These are like my first main ones. If it looks weird, it's because there's tape over them. That's a 3D one, so if you wear the blue and red glasses, it looks 3D. Well, the cows, same one, repeat. Skate spot inspired by a place in Portugal. That looks like the sloth was hanging from the trucks. Yeah, as I said, that's not all of them, because obviously, if you go to the website, you see how many are on there. I sold so many out, but it's all good. But as you're first person here, right, or like first time here, I wouldn't give anybody that power or ability, I'm afraid. It would take a few lives and stuff like that. This is one of the boards, but I like, not unhinged graphics, but I have more, yeah, the fruit blending the fruit. I don't know if I showed everybody that one. But yeah, it's these fruit blending each other up. So that's quite a funny set. But then loads of graphics. It would have been clean, thank you, brother. It took a while. I mean, I've got a 3D printer too, so actually 3D printing little things like that. I couldn't get the logo on it. It was actually a nightmare too. But yeah, the packaging I make here as well. So the individual boards will come like that, but with the QR code, and then that's what the wheels would be like. I've got 3 shapes of wax: a chocolate bar, gummy bear, and oak leaf. And then you can get them individually as well. It's chocolate bar and then the gummy bears. And I do ship literally 27 different countries. US is one of them, Australia, but the main ones. I added Hong Kong the other day because I found out it's something interesting. I love finding currencies out and I remember them. And you can look this up because I know I'm right. It's £1 to like 10 Hong Kong dollars or something. So for like, obviously, it's £8, but it's 88 Hong Kong dollars to get it shipped. But obviously that sounds crazy, but it's the equivalent. Yeah, bro, I've got the QR code up now, so if you want to take a screenshot and go and check it, because it's a lot easier. Am I coming to Australia? To be fair, it's funny, like, I've been to Perth. It's like fucking blue, man. I was there for about 4 months, the first, and then I picked up a real good accent too. It's a bit rusty now, but got to bear in mind, it's been 6 years. And I live with British people now. I'm joking, well, I'm kind of English. Well, I was born here, my family moved here. But anyway, on to the point. QR code. I was going to do this graphic as well as me falling off my board. So that's me, freeze framed, and then boom. I just thought it was quite a funny graphic. Wait. Is it good for surfing? That's all I'd care about. I felt like it was really warm. Is it warmer? I feel like it's warmer in North Australia, isn't it? North Australia, it's got to be. So my skateboard. It's funny because back there it could look like skateboards if the wall was like really far back, and that is like not retro perspective. Let me get the QR code up. There you go. So if people want to screenshot that, it's just easier. Or skateaddiction.co.uk, and I could just open Safari to make so people can see. And take you straight to my website. There you go. And you can see this on the board, Skate Addiction. Shop. Anti-wear, wheel wear, wax, grip tape, all that good stuff. You can go check out the collection on there. I'm going to be adding a gallery section which will show off all my graphics. I've got stands too. There's a stand. I've got ones out of wood because I've got the 3D printer. I will be doing all out my way. I will be doing obstacles. I've got a half pipe over there, but this is maybe like it's got coping on it, metal coping. It was meant to be a manual pad, but ended up being way too tall for a manual pad. But yeah, got glowing. I was going to show glowing dartboards when I'll do that now because these are probably some of the sickest ones. And they are if you Google glow in the dark boards without even putting the company name, mine is the 4th product to come up. I'll show you. Just go to skateaddiction.co.uk. The website, as I said, I shipped to 27 different countries. Let me go into the mailbox to show the graphics of the best. 1 second. So here you go. And I tell you now, there's only 1 of these left each. That's it. And then once they're gone, they're gone. I'm not making these again. That's it. Once they're gone, they are gone. And then I'll be doing a skateboard because I'm making skateboards as well. I'll be doing full-size boards with the same graphic. And as I said, I won't be doing these again. So if you had 2, it'd be pretty cool. And there's literally 1 of each. There might only even be 1 of the alien boards left, because I know one of them is just a display board. So when I say I only make a few boards, I quite literally mean it. It's like, oh, it's like limited edition. It is. Yeah, look up a deck. I appreciate it, bro. We'd love to see some new customers for sure. Returning customers are brilliant, guys. That's the best one. If you want to go check, if you look on the Hour one, someone's wrote a review on there. Some people try to write a review through the email thing because I had an old setup where there wasn't a review box, but you'd get an email like a week later. For some reason, those didn't pop up, so people are getting to it. But if, to be honest, if I understand, if you're anything like me, it's, oh yeah, I get to it, and you just forget every day. Like, it's only because my business, I'm so driven with it that I remember this stuff. But like orders, no issues with, none at all. Products, as soon as it comes to my own life, that's it. Different person. I lose track of what I'm doing. I put my phone down and like, wait, what's going on? Wait, what's going on? 2 seconds. So yeah, bro, it'd be nice and easy for you as well because it's you can get cheap delivery in the UK. It's real sweet. What was I gonna say? Bro, my brain. I can show people orders as well, not customers' names, but I can show that I've had orders. So don't people feel like it's a scam. But that's also why I come on a live because when you can meet the customers and oh, it's so cold. 1 second. I swear I need to get glasses now. To be honest with you, none of them. I'm not into any of that stuff. Wow, oh, you mean burn bright? They're really bright. Yeah, they are incredibly luminescent. Oh, I can't even say the word. But if I go to customers, like obviously I can't show people customers. I can show that I've had. I go to orders. That's the best one. Anyway, as I said, can't show no names. Orders. There's some free giveaways that I did, but yeah, it's just so people can see. Because I'm able to. It's on Shopify. You know what I mean? It's all done through like in the UK. It's either Royal Mail or I do Yodel. So I don't trust every. Every is just a complete mess about. I've never had issues. Everything's arrived, even in. Oh, bro, what's the country called? I always forget. Was it Singapore? That I want. Oh, that Taiwan. I don't know. There's a lot of countries to keep on top of. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm so tired today. I had 2 hours sleep last night. But the show must go on. I will be adding this board as soon as it's had another coating. I mean, I really like this graphic and I'm going to be ordering more wood tonight. So I'm going to be able to actually make more boards like this. Because personally, this graphic, I've done loads like this. There's one with like a camel, there's a volcano one I've done. And you know what? I can show people some of the graphics quick. A little graphic reveal. Like I say, I'm going to be adding boards more regularly, but they're all going to be like, some of them one of a kind. I just draw it, print on the board map. I'm not going to like mass produce like 10 of them. You see, it's funny you say about drawing like that because I can show people. Do people know Jaws the skater? So this is my level of skating. I was an A-star student, but with art and stuff like that, not much else. But yeah, I was going to do Jaws swimming up to like as a shark, but I ended up drawing him like that because then I'll edit it. But yeah, it's not too bad. You know, so I mean, if you look closely, you can see the nose is slightly off and stuff like that. But right, here's some of the graphics I was going to show everybody. So this is another one. So obviously these ones there, like the beach one, is literally, where's it gone? This one here. Yeah. And then yeah, so there's this graphic as well, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I really like this one with the trees and the. I found it a lot easier because trying to draw high quality graphics for a skateboard is important because you've got to imagine, if you imagine like in pixel size, like this is a lot bigger, so you can't, that's why it has to be slightly cleaner, it's misprinted slightly. I can't even see the skateboard. Or this one, like the lines need to be thicker, but on this fingerboard, obviously it comes out the same size as you draw it. So you kind of have to draw smaller and then you realise you can't fit the same level of detail in. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the boards are incredibly detailed. I mean, like, especially these glow in the dark ones, I said that really have the managed to get the hand, he's doing a peace sign. It's harder to see on camera, but he's throwing up a little peace sign. As I said, all of the areas that are white glow in the dark. And they are, I can't even describe right, you need to look out, like, because I'm not telling people to go to my website. Glow in the dark boards are rare. They're really, really rare. Like, companies don't make them. And it's not like they're cheaper than or weaker. If they have anything, as I said, they claim 2 times durability. I will be refunding people if a board breaks. You know what I mean? Like, but when I say refund, I give people the same. I do people another board. That means I got 2 in stock, so that's why I have to wait for stuff. And if I got misprints, I drop them down to half price, which a lot of companies don't do. They just chuck stuff in the bin. At the moment, their mystery packs are £15 because it's 25% off. So let me grab it. So I am burnt out. I might seem like I'm not happy. I am. I mean, the video later that I'm posting is quite quirky and goofy, and it's just me being me. And I'm not normally like that. It's gonna be like a skit video ish, but you've got to listen to the music that I'm posting alongside it, and it's more goofy me. But I'm burnt out today because I've done so much. I was going here and there, recording these different parts for this video. And what makes me laugh is I want to watch it when I'm older. It's not about the views, but I know for a fact it probably get like 2 views. Like I get an K, but because it's not what I post usually, people are gonna be like, skip it. Even though so much time goes into it, but it don't bother me. It's like really, I find it, because I want to go back and watch it. I find it funny, and I mean, every time I watch it, I'm laughing, and you'll get what I mean when I post it later. No surprises here, I'm afraid. No ruining the surprise. You have, yeah, I do. So I feel like I keep repeating that question to people. So that's the issue with life sometimes. You end up. I don't know. I believe you. Have you asked the question before? I feel like you've asked. Yeah, I do. So I'm saying it gets very difficult, right, when you have so many people asking the same question over and over again. Obviously, it's alive, but when it's the same person, sometimes it's like, bro. But yeah, as I say, glow-in-the-dark boards, they're so rare. You can get one now. They're worth the ones that are like. Where's the wider one? This is 36mm. Right. Glow-in-the-dark 36mm board. And they're normally 45, 42, but you get for 15 in a mystery pack. And I want people to understand I'm not actually selling for somebody. This is my company. I feel like that's also something people don't realise. It's like I'm not Avon. You know what I mean? Avon calls him. But yeah. So this is a new graphic. It's gonna be dropping as well. I've got multiple like this. So I'm getting a sore throat. Great, I'm getting ill. I don't know if that actually does make a difference. I feel like some people. Do you know what I mean? Because every time I go on other platforms and stuff like that, it's like I go on Shop Now, there's a sale on, and they're selling something for someone else. Does that make sense? I see that quite often. So it makes sense that you barely see the person who makes the stuff, I feel like. They're always hidden behind some curtain, like it's flipping Wizard of Oz, and you can never, oh, it's like a chatbot. Oh, you want to get in contact with us? I know it's a chatbot. It's like a pain in the ass. But I'm here every day. It's brilliant. Right, I need to get a drink. Just some water. 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to just message my partner. I'm confused on where she is. Bear with. It's not been as long as I thought she'd been gone. Wait, what? Maybe I should make your house. Right, that'd be difficult. Bro, my throat. But yeah, as I said, I know there's only one. I'm literally going to be doing one of a kind of these graphics. I'm not going to be doing because there's so many of these. These are going to be one of a kind. There's mountain ranges, volcanoes. I don't know. I love these graphics. So I've in the process of designing quite a few more. I need to find them. Damn it. I'll come back to that. But yeah, as I said, I'll be ordering more wood tonight to be able to make them. Oh, I'm so tired. I think it's going to be an early night for me, to be honest with you, because I literally had 2 hours of nap, 2 hours sleep. Well, I say a nap because that's pretty much what it felt like. That was accidental, but that kind of worked out perfectly because it's literally no sleep at all. And it's really upsetting because I said to my partner, I was like, last night I deleted a clip. I recorded some fingerboard clips and clips all day yesterday, and they weren't loading when I was trying to put them into the editor. They were just like staying 0. So I went in and just sometimes when the video needs to process or something on the iPhone after you've recorded it, especially in slow-mo or something like that, it wasn't processing. So I deleted the videos and thought I'll restore it, right? I hit delete from recently deleted, and that was like all days of work. I was like, oh no. And then as I said today, I've gone and done the same bloody thing this morning, didn't I? Right? But I deleted more. So I've gone and made up for it. I was like, tried to make myself feel better, and I lost the mind a bit but it made me a little bit more goofy in the next video I'm going to post, because I saw this thing and it's been on my mind all day. I think it's going to be hilarious. I honestly do. I hope people enjoy it. It's like taking the piss out of like the manosphere and the red pill thing, because at the end of the day, I have my own business. I'm not trying to like sort of brag. It's just like you can have a good life without being an op, right? That's just it. But anyway, I know some people won't like it, especially probably like a lot of the guys are like, ugh, but it just takes a piss, because it's like me at the gym. I can hit clearly really hard, but I'm like you're really skinny. It's nothing to do with that, because there's so many guys who are like small who outdo. You know the guy that walks into the gym and he looks like he's nothing, but he's like super built, and he picks up that mop, and the other guys who are really big can't do it. But it's because they do roids, right? It's the point. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I also max out the hip abductors. So like you'll see the whole rack, and just with my hips, and you'll see it's big. So I skateboard's my stuff. You know what I mean? And it's an older video anyway. You can go find that video if you go back. But I'm kind of clipped it in. But then it's also me falling off my board over and over and over again. And I just find it funny, because at the end of the day, we're all people. We all have flaws. And like, I don't know. It just, hopefully it gives a good message. I felt like, and as I said, I went a bit doolally because I deleted 2 days work of, I keep deleting the work. It's not loading. It's not like my phone's full, but it's like, do you know when you record a video in slow-mo and then it needs to process and it won't upload into CapCut or any of the editing things I'm trying? And then I'm like, okay, delete it, and then I'll restore it from deleted, recently deleted. Hopefully that works. And I've deleted it twice out of recently deleted. It's actually, I know it's a small thing, right? And it's like, I'm not saying being an editor or content creator is hard at all. I don't like influencer, but making content. But having a business and like setting aside the business for a day just so you can like, and then it goes wrong, oh, it is a little bit of like a, do you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, it's painful. You sit there and you think about it, and I'm like, you just pissed off. No, they can't, no matter what I'm watching, I start to get away from it, stop thinking about it. And then I get like a notification from my, that's why I turn off work on work mode now, so like from Shopify on my, the shop, and I'm like, great. It's life, don't it? It's like me, but I can't think of what shit in my arthritis is so bad. Like granted, right, I have arthritis because I used to box and I sparred when I was growing up, probably, but I also have rheumatoid, so it's a bit of wear and tear arthritis, like osteo. But I'm not getting that. I've got too many big diagnoses. Like, when I went there, they're like, oh, it also could be like osteo. I was like, I'm alright. Have a good day. You know what I mean? Rheumatoid's enough, bro. But like, moving them gets it, you know. Oh, I honestly hope people like this video I post. It's like, I'm nervous about it, but I also think it's going to be quite fun. I'm not nervous, but I just feel like people don't understand that I'm that goofy side. They're like, bro, this guy's just emotionless business owner. Like, no, it is honestly quite funny. I don't know, I'm dancing around. Do you know that? Oh, I don't know. I can't even describe it because it's indescribable of a video. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a skit mixed with like, you got to listen to the sound though in the background. Like the sound is the main part. It's very important. The sound reacts like, at the beginning maybe not, a little bit at the beginning, then it loses its way because I did not know how to edit, so I deleted a load of content which I wasn't downloading again. I walked like 2 miles to get a shot which I had deleted. Absolute, that's what I mean by pain. I was like, oh no. And I've got slip disc in my spine, tore ACLs and MCLs. So covering long distances like that on rough terrain to then delete the footage I was like, oh no. I mean, stay calm, you got this. I went back. Wait. See, I would love to, but obviously I've got my own business. I wanted to be a pro skateboarder, but I slipped a disc in my spine. As I said, tore my ACL, all those things. I had a compound fracture, the bone came out my arm. Like severe injuries, so I was close to being a pro skateboarder. I could do like laser flips, varial heels, so I could do overcrooks, blunts, 50-50s, backside 5 like 5-0s. I could do so many tricks, and still now I kind of have some of it in me, but nothing like I used to. And now I'm like, well, cool. I'm good at art. I can make a skateboard company, so I can sponsor other people and let them live their dream out. Because I feel like I've noticed like skaters every time I've watched like Tony Hawk's or Rodney Mullen, when they're like, someone's learning a trick quicker than them. It's like, no, but we set the, it's the foundation work. You don't get mad because someone else is learning it quicker than you, because at the end of the day, the people who started skating couldn't do an ollie first because the boards were shaped differently. You just pioneer it, keep pushing, keep the sport alive, show people the fun in skating. I mean, the reason I forget to record a lot of the time as well was because I just skate for the fun of it. You know, I have my headphones in and I forget to record, because that's what skating to me is all about. It was never about like, especially having a phone, that to me is a bit more, I could say, foreign rather than idea than we used to have a VX1000 to record when I was growing up, and people know what VX1000 is if you're like from like maybe early to mid 2000s, maybe, but like more early 2000s, even the 90s for sure. But yeah, VX1000 camera. So when we got the phones and like I don't know, flip up phones at a certain point, it wasn't the case of like you would record it terrible quality. So, and then past that point, I stopped skating with my injuries, so I never got used to like setting up my phone to record it. I just skate for the joy of it anyway. That's what skating's about to me, as I say. But yeah, now I'm making boards. I wasn't going to sell fingerboards at all. I was going to wait to do skateboards, but I'd been messed over by multiple companies. It's not the reason why. I started taking a liking to fingerboarding myself. I grew up knowing about tech decks, obviously, but I did not know, and I don't know how I didn't. My partner was like, well, isn't it obvious? Like, you could do tricks on a skateboard, you could do tricks on a fingerboard. And I'm like, well, yeah, that kind of does make sense. But at the same time, I didn't think about it, because I don't know, being a skater, it doesn't really pop into your head, like, it doesn't need to. Skating absorbs your mind anyway. You've got school, right, I want to go for a skate. When can I next go for a skate? Oh, the weather's bad, I want to skate. So, or then if it was rained, I'd play Tony Hawk Skater Pro or Session, well, not recently, more Sessions, or I'd play Skate or something like that if I wanted to go out and have a skate and I couldn't, it was raining. But I didn't know about fingerboarding. If I knew you could do the same tricks on a fingerboard as a skateboard, I'd be like, this is the perfect fidget toy ever. I'm doing it. And like, as soon as I found out this at what, 25 now, right, 2024, so like 23, crazy, that's crazy, man. I've had the business for so long now. No wonder I made 700 boards and 400 graphics, it's crazy. But yeah, I was going to say, so essentially, it's just some of the graphics, you know what I mean? They don't get glued on like that. But anyway, my point is, after having the injuries and like not being able to be a pro skater, I guess I turned my back on skating. And then, what was I saying about? Oh yeah, tech decks. And as soon as I saw you could do tricks, and I tried it on the tech deck, couldn't do it. I was then just going to make fingerboards myself, because I saw a video of someone making a fingerboard. I was like, this can be easy, I can do it. I've done carpentry and stonemasonry. It was difficult. I have boards as like my favourite example of how hard it was originally to get this perfect shape, and the difference is crazy. So they were like this originally for the first 100 boards, quite thick, until I managed to get the wheel arches like this. And then obviously once I managed to get it like that, I was like, I can draw, but how am I getting the graphics on? I was like, shit. Because I wanted these as one to use and port. I was like, they're a great portfolio. I could have it in like a file book, and when I go to a skate shop and be like, look, it's almost, because you always got to one up the competition, truthfully, that's just how it is. I was like, going in there with, rather than just drawings and having physical mini boards that I've made, also shows the craftsmanship and the dedication behind it. I was like, this is great. But nobody wants an artist anymore because of AI, and you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what, I'm just doing it myself. So as I said, 2 years, 700 boards, 400 graphics, multiple sets, glow in the dark boards, making wheels, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And I didn't push on this platform for that long. It's only been 2 weeks I started posting again properly, and we went up from 250 to 1.4k. So I can't thank you guys enough. It's been crazy, the growth. It's been unreal. I don't know the word growth, it sounds weird, but it's true enough. But yeah, I will be doing, there's a giveaway now because there's a K, by the way. Anyone who's signed up to my website, you don't have to buy anything, you just log in, you just make a login, so then I know who wants a board or not. Otherwise I get this issue where I go around chasing people who want boards. It's like, oh, I just follow you for your art, I just follow you, you know, because I like the look of fingerboarding. I don't do it myself. So it's like, finding the people becomes more of a challenge when it's just easier for people to just be like, yeah, I want a board. Because the people who have signed up to the website either want a board too, or they've bought one before. Does that make sense? Alright, 1 second, everybody. We're coming back soon, because obviously it's my business, but when you're a couple, you have to, not have to, you just, well, yeah, you do really. Be mature. You know, you're a couple and you work together as a team, so you can't go and spend money regardless. Like, you know what I mean? You're a unit. So I'm going to find out if I can invest into the boards, because I really, really want to make 2 skateboards. And I know I can do, so I've obviously got the stuff now, I've made the 2 skateboards. It's just a case of, is it worth the investment? So it depends how many people want skateboards. If people want boards now, because a lot of them are going to be like the start off graphics I've done with like the wood look like this. Do I have ones like this? It won't be this basic, but yeah, it have the wood. So if anyone wants skateboards, like I am going to post a video tonight, about 2 videos. One's more of a skit, and then one's going to be like a poll or something, asking people how many people roughly want boards, just so I know. Because it's a big investment to like buy all the wood and stuff like that. But yeah, so as I say, that'd be the last move really with the and obviously stepping away from, like, I really wasn't going to sell out anyway, but I was trying to like make contacts with other companies just to make things a little easier for like, but nah, it's a long ride, but it's worth it. If you love something, you've got to do what you've got to do at the end of the day. Other companies slowed me down, just because I said that I waited patiently for a year to do skateboards with like a company. They messed me about, and then I ended up saying on a live one day, oh, just someone was like, oh, I remember you, you're going to do skateboards, you're not doing them again. I said, well, actually, I've decided to do them again. And he was like, oh, why change? I was like, well, I waited, because when I say I'll do something, I'll do something. And the guy who, that's how I said it, the guy who done it, I was like, he has a skate shop, but people won't be able to figure it out on my other account. I have like 4K followers to the point, and there's a lot of skate shops and people that follow me. It's just impossible. I didn't say what country, it doesn't matter. But you're allowed to do that as like context. I was like, so yeah, I ended up just moving on doing it myself. And he came in alive and then went, you shouldn't talk badly about me, you know. And I was like, bro, I didn't even. And someone else went, he didn't even say your name, like we didn't know who you were on about, but you might as well have just stuck your hand up and gone, yeah, it's me. Ding ding ding, I'm the one that messed him about. And I was like, look, at the end of the day, it's true though, mate. And I've told you about it. I've messaged you like it's been 2 summers now that I've been waiting to do skateboards. 2 whole summers. And I know people go, oh, but like life is short, man. Like 2 years ago, you know what I mean, I was 23 and now I'm 25. So time flies by. Another 2 years right then, another 3 years, and I'm 30. My point, like, you can't just wait for people. So that's why I got on with making the boards myself. Not the fingerboards necessarily, I already done that, but the skateboards, because that was the main plan. I was to make fingerboards for myself because I thought they looked fun. I didn't realise until like 2 years ago you could do tricks on them. Seems stupid, but when you're fully invested in skateboarding, like, you don't see the need to learn any other tricks on anything else. If it was a rainy day, I'd play Tony Hawk Skater Pro or Sessions, or, well, not Sessions at the time, wasn't out, Skate. But you know what I mean, more recently I'd play Sessions, but as I said, it's just, oh, it's a pain in the ass, man. I wish I knew about fingerboarding growing up, because it would have been, it's more, people are like, it's embarrassing to get a job. I'm like, it's not embarrassing. I think what's more embarrassing is I'm trying to play with something that people consider a toy, which is not, right? If anybody here has like a kid who has ADHD or something like that, if anyone did, because I know there's people, most of my followers are 25 to 35. So if anybody here has ADHD, yourself, or even as a kid has ADHD, or a sibling has ADHD, you'll know how difficult it is for them to lock into any task. Because I struggle. It's only because it's fingerboarding and skateboarding and drawing that I can do it, because it's skate related. If this was like business management, or like, I have to do the books, I had to learn things like EN-71, which is to do with like toxicity in the metal in the trucks. It's like, do I care? I do care. I care about people's safety, or everything gets tested. But I mean, it's over the top. That's just the truth, right? As long as you know you're getting it from a safe place and not cheap. And everything I get is UK tested, like UKCA tested, so mine could be UKCA tested, guaranteed safely. And yeah, it's funny because I've got glow in the dark wheels, which aren't out yet, unfortunately. They're a new type of, they screech, like, I polish it so they don't sound as good, but you'll see it, wait. And that's dusty. Great. Just wipe upside down, don't polish it. But as I say, they glow in the dark. They've got ABEC 9 bearings. I don't know what the best ones are. I always see ABEC 11, people are like, that's fake. I'm like, what is it? I had ABEC 7 growing up. I was like, is there better? Who gives a shit, really? Like, the ABEC doesn't actually necessarily mean how good the bearing is. I think it's something to do with pressure and size. Like, not size, sorry. I think it's something to do with pressure and the quality of, obviously, maybe the cage or something. Who knows? I mean, somebody knows, not me. I don't know everything. This is I love when people are like, oh, Messiah, to me, in a way, because I'm a skate company. It's like, I'm just a normal person that decided to put graphics onto boards. Very simply. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how long until my partner's going to be home. And I do, yeah. So I didn't see that message there. I do have a message. It's funny because I have people like, no way. I'm like, yeah, way, bro. Just come back in a second. But as soon as I go to walk out the door, I will show everybody the photos in the hallway. People are like, you're with your parents. And I've always put the argument, will my parents let me have a picture of a big ass frame that says memories, and every frame is a picture of me and my partner? I don't think so. It'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? But it's because I'll be honest with you, I know how people think that no way can you get skateboarding, fingerboarding, get girlfriend. Well, one, I don't just fingerboard. I only just started. I'm a skateboarder. I made fingerboards because I actually was like, wait, what? Yes, I tapped into my inner child for like a few. You get old, you get born, you get paid bills. I was going to start a skate company, and I like playing. You can't deny this. Playing Sessions or Tony Hawk Skater Pro or Skate. Or if you're a skater and it rains, I tell you what, that gets boring after a while, flicking your thumbs, sitting there. Fingerboarding just allows you to be able to maneuver things, and I don't see it as like little fingers, like little feet, you know what I mean? It's just literally like a fidget toy, being able to do the same tricks on different, like you could do on your kitchen side, on the toast, like literally anything. You can, and the best part about it is you can turn just a table into a full-size skate park. And people go, oh, but it's not real, is it? And I'm like, but neither Skate, Tony Hawk's Skater Pro, Sessions, none of them are real. They're just to simulate skating when you can't skate, maybe, if you're a skater. So that's exactly what fingerboarding is. There is no different. If anything, I challenge people to a game on Sessions, Skate, any of those games, Skater XL, I will guarantee beat you, because you're going to go, and I'm not trying to be cocky about it, but skate games are my forte. They're like my absolute, and I don't know what it is. It's like I learned to fingerboard very quick as well, because skating is my forte. I can, anything with a board is me. I mean, if you give me a maths exam and it's like, what's a 50p shape, and that's as far as I get. You give me like 8 times the center of A and this crap. I don't remember any of that. I don't even remember like the I don't even know what algebra is. Like, this is what I mean. I forgot so much, truthfully, but at the same time, it doesn't matter, because that's not an important part of what I need to do with a business. You know what I mean? Art and crafting, being able to craft stuff. Do you know what I mean? As I say, like the fingerboards, draw well, foresee. You've got to foresee a product through, because at the beginning they do seem like off. It might seem weird, but a lot of people give up on stuff because when you're making something, it seems. Does that make sense? Like when you're people drawing, they're like, oh no, it looks terrible. Rather than just trusting the process and keep going through it and maybe editing it up slightly. That's how I got good at drawing, because I wanted to draw like my brother, because he like drew to escape. It was a bad household, and I wanted and skated, so I wanted to do the same thing. I was like, I'll skate and do. So I guess it's thanks to him anyway. But as I said, this graphic will be available. I really like this look at this graphic. It's just really nice. You could see it as a sunset or sunrise. That's what I like about it. Oh, okay, 2 seconds, people. Right, appreciate all the support. Peace, love. I'll catch you guys all in the next